Hey Raider basketball fans, and welcome into this edition of Courtside Chats, brought to you by our friends at Richmond Community College. I'm sports editor Kyle Pillar, joined today by rising senior forward Jakerra Covington. Jakerra, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. You glad to be back out here?
I am very glad. Excited.
I know. A lot of people are very excited to be out here. So Jakerra, just a couple of questions as basketball workouts kind of enter their second and third weeks now. Let's just start with how they've been going and what are some things that you guys have been doing in practice or workouts?
All right, basketball has been going pretty good. Like lately, we had just the post come and then we had the guards separate. So the post, we were able to work on some layups. No missed layups this year.
That's good.
And we want to expand, not just be able to get the ball, do layups. We're working on dribbling as well. We're not just going to keep doing one specific thing. We're going to be able to handle the ball this year as well.
Now, the high school association came out on Tuesday and said that you guys are now allowed to practice with up to 25 people in the building, so you'll be able to get your post players as well as your guards and stuff in here. So how does that look kind of moving forward?
Yeah, I'm excited. Like, we all need to be together to go ahead and form that team bond.
Sure.
Because this year we gotta do better as working as a team. So the fact that we're going ahead and get together is a good thing, so we can go ahead and work together, know each other, and know what we can do so we can feed off of each other this year.
Yeah, and for folks who don't know, Jakerra, you're a multi-sport athlete. Volleyball normally in the fall season, basketball in the winter, and track and field in the spring. So I guess really, what's it like to be you're combining basketball and volleyball right now because of the crunch schedules leading up into the season. So how are you acclimating to that and dealing with that?
Yeah, like at first I was like, oh wow, that's gonna be like a lot of work going from one to another.
Especially going from nothing over the summer, right?
Yes, yeah. And then I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and give it my all with both, whether I'm tired or not, because like my season getting cut short for track and not being able to do anything, it really hurt me. I was like, I'm just used to always staying active.
That's right.
So not having anything, I'm not gonna take it for granted this time. I'm going to give it my all, whether it's a lot of work or not, because in the end it'll pay off.
Sure. Now, how good does it feel to be out here with the girls?
It feels good. Like, today's going to be our first day as everyone coming together as a team, and I'm really excited. I can't wait. I'm here to be a leader this year, and I'm just ready to make a lot of memories this year, senior year.
And if you can't tell, she's got a big smile behind that mask.
Yeah, I do.
Jakerra, one of the best personalities out here. Last question, and this is a little bit of a deeper question, but you mentioned, you kind of went from doing a whole bunch to nothing, but what has COVID-19 taught you about being a student athlete and your love for all the sports that you play?
It's taught me, like, don't ever take anything for granted. Like, I was playing sports, of course I loved it, but sometimes you can say, I don't give my all every time, which I should. And it's taught me never to just take that for granted. You gotta do what you gotta do while it's still there. Because when you're not around it, it makes you appreciate it more. So I'm gonna take everything step by step, every practice, every play, just working hard, because it can all just be gone and snap of a finger like that.
Well, we're hoping that we're just getting started and nothing has gone too soon from now. A big thank you to rising senior, I guess you're a senior now, Jakerra Covington. Again, folks, big thank you to our friends at Richmond Community College. And don't forget to check out ROSports on Twitter, Instagram, and get all of your latest sporting news on the richmondobserver.com.
Did you end your high school career online just to find out that the college experience you were looking forward to is going to be online as well? Don't take your year off. Get started on your college education and save yourself from taking out student loans. You can transfer from here to every university in North Carolina. Richmond Community College is all you need to get your college plans back on track. Visit us online at richmondcc.edu. Richmond Community College. Local college, big impact.
Also joining us here on this edition of Courtside Chats, Lady Raider Basketball Edition, senior point guard Jayla McDougald. How are you, Jayla?
I'm good. How about you?
Good, and of course a big thank you to our friends at Richmond Community College for sponsoring this edition of this segment of RO Sports. So Jayla, things are really starting to get underway here with a lot of sports around campus, and basketball being one of them. So my first question is, you're going to be returning for your third year now on varsity as the point guard. So how exciting is it to be back out here with the basketballs in your hands and being with the team?
I've been playing travel a little bit, but it's just not the same like with my Richmond team, and I missed everybody, and I'm really excited just to get back on the court with Richmond.
How have things been going so far with workouts?
They've been going good. A lot of people have been showing up, and I think we're just ready to get at it more and more.
Yeah, and talking about getting at it, the state yesterday, the high school association loosened some of its restrictions, and so now that you guys will be able to be in here with up to 25 players. So, talking about those restrictions, what have been some of the more challenging aspects of trying to play basketball and build chemistry with those restrictions in place?
Well, since we, like all of our seniors graduated last year, which was important to our team, trying to build a new connection with the upcoming people. And it's hard when you have like two different groups going
That's
each day,
right.
but now that we're together, I think we can get more team chemistry in to prepare for the season.
Sure, yeah, and of course today, this week really being the first time that you guys will, the gym is in front of us, but being able to really get the whole team out here. Has the team done anything creative in terms of workouts, try to keep it fun, try to keep it loose?
Well, like around the beginning of quarantine, we started doing like, challenges in between our group chats and stuff like the football team was doing.
That's right.
We was doing like, dribble in a day and sending videos to our group chat, which was kind of fun.
Yeah. Last question for you. This will be the third year now that you've played for head coach Teddy Mosley. What has his message been to the team so far? Obviously, he's looking at you and Jakerra to be leaders this year. So what is he hoping to get out of you, and what's been his message?
He always tells us to hustle and that I always remember defense wins games. And he's really been a good motivation for me, and I'm sure Jakerra for like this whole season. So I think we just have to play as a team because that's what he likes the most, us playing together.
All right, and we're hoping that the Lady Raider basketball team will be together for many more weeks to come as we continue to traverse this COVID-19 restrictions and getting back into play. So, again, a big thank you to, I keep wanting to say Rising, but senior point guard Jayla McDougald. Again, thank you to Richmond Community College. And, folks, don't forget to check us out on Instagram, Twitter, and the RichmondObserver.com.